What do we got?
We got Lagavulin.
Again?
Again. Better than before.
Is it?
Because this is the Alphaman.
Oh, yeah, because last time we did the 8.
We did the 8. I went out to go look for the Alphaman, and the store I was into didn't have it. But they had an 8. We hadn't had Lagavulin in a while, so I thought, I'll get that. Now, I was fortunate enough to find this, I believe, at our local Wegmans.
Huh. Very nice.
So we had a bottle of the Alphaman.
Nick.
Now, this is an 11-year-old. This is their charred oak cask.
Interesting.
So if you pour,
I will pour.
I will read.
You will pour.
I will hold off for a
I will pour, you will read.
pop. Maybe there'll be a pop. Oh,
There's going to be a glug glug.
I hope be a glug glug.
And it's going to be spectacular. I can feel it.
Oh, I heard it already. Musical notes.
Oh.
My, that's nice.
It's heaven. 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 Heaven to my ears.
So this is what's on the box from our fine friend, Nick Offerman.
He wrote
And I
this?
say fine friend, having never met him, and he probably does not need me to be his friend.
Yes, he does. We all
Everyone knows there are 7 kinds of food. All of the fine people on this planet agree that the most gratifying thing a body can put in his or her mouth at any given time is one of the 7 delicious foods. Occasionally you might hear of a dissenting opinion on this matter, some befuddled reader of books arguing for a well-balanced or even sensible menu. If you can imagine, but just look at how utterly crackers those words look when written together. What's next? Aerobic exercise? Preposterous. Of the legendary 7, bacon, eggs, pancetta, Scotch eggs, fish and chips, beef, and steak, one food stands head and shoulders above the rest. And that, of course, is steak, the ultimate food. The cream of the cow. Figuratively speaking, of course, since cows also produce literal cream. Furthermore, all agree that the ideal mouthfeel of steak is approximately medium rare, with a well-seared, flavorsome crust. And one of the best ways to possibly improve this gustatory delight is by washing it down with the ideal dram of Lagavulin 11-year. We have curated specifically for this task. We collected charismatic casks of American white oak with a few European oak thrown in for culture, all of which had previously held either Scotch or wine. The cask interiors were shaved down, then heavily recharred before we filled them with our golden 11-year single malt whiskey for maturation. The result, which you very fortunately hold in your enviable grip even now, is sheer alchemy. And then it goes into a bunch of notes and tones and things we're supposed to note.
So,
I don't know if I should read this
wait,
or not.
what I'm getting from this, though, is we missed one crucial step to this review.
The steak?
Yes.
Yes.
We
The
have
cream
no
of the
steak.
cow.
We have no steak.
So he ends with, it's like a mouthful of Scottish poetry pairing superbly with that steak, obviously. But you'll find it just as pleasing with any of the 7 delicious foods. Comes in at 46%, and again, this is an 11-year heavily charred cask.
I am
Cheers.
intrigued. Very intrigued. I like the color. It's got nice, it's darker. I remember the 8 we had was a little lighter. So this is a heavily charred, it's just an oak cask? I mean, just like a...
American oak and European oak combined, they shave them down and then recharm them.
Okay. Do they say how much time in each, or is it...
I think
do
you build
both
the
and then
barrels
put them
as a
together?
mixture and put them together, and,
Okay.
and you get a little bit of everything. And it's
So
11 years in the barrel.
It smells freaking fantastic. You get that smoke, a little bit of brine, a little sea spray.
To me, they always come back, and it's the clam bake at the beach.
But this
You
is a
get
little
like-
meaty, though.
And no, but you get like that whole
Yeah.
cooking like a great barbecue out somewhere where you're near the water.
I've never done a clam bake on the beach, have you?
No, but like you just cook out near the water, somewhere near the water. Near the water.
I'm not seaworthy, though.
I didn't say you were going in the water.
I was
I
just
said
by
you
the
were
water.
near the water.
Or on the water.
No,
No?
because if the boat goes down, you're not seaworthy.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Tell that to the Titanic, folks.
At that point, it doesn't matter.
I'm going in.
It smells good. It's got that little medicinal quality going on. But it's nice. It's got a little oily mouthfeel to it. A little bit of oily texture.
And it was hot for 46.
You think?
I didn't think it would be that hot. I took a big mouthful to get the mouthfeel.
That is really nice.
That is delicious. And I see what you mean. That's a big glass for a meal. That's delicious.
That's good. And like, up front, of course, the first thing is the smoke, the peaty smoke. The little bit of that iodine and the sea spray and all that. But then I'm getting caramel. Like a caramely, like bits. Some kind of caramely bits on the back end.
Yeah, and you get the barrel sweet because it's been in a barrel for 11 years. You get the sweetness coming through.
Like, and it's like a little meaty.
So the notes they throw in here, you're going to get some peat, chocolate, and treacle in the nose, with a hint of red berry and creaminess that just waves hello in passing. Hello. The berry notes, however, pull up a chair in the mouth, complemented by the pungent, peaty, woody, and spicy tones on the palate, infusing a pleasing, chocolatey sensibility.
Yeah, I get that on the back end.
One could argue that the glowing, lingering, spicy, and simply sensational finish are precisely the pinnacle of what human evolution was leading up to at this time. I gotta tell you, I think he may be overselling it a little bit. But then I think, no, I don't think he is.
No, it's good.
That's right where we need to be.
It's pretty damn delicious.
Now, as luck would have it, I happen to have...
Yeah, the 8 also?
Right here.
The other one. The one we reviewed already.
I have the 8. So if you'd like to try a little side-by-side...
Even in the bottle, you could see the color.
Difference in color?
You could see the color difference.
So,
like, immediately.
I don't know if you want to pour off a little of the 8.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Just to do a little quick side-by-side. Still got a nice pop to it.
Pop, 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 pop. No gluggy, though. Just a splash.
So this comes in at 48, where the 11 is at 46, and this, I guess, is in a slightly lighter peated.
Yeah, that's yours.
And you just see the difference
in
the
colors.
Colors
It's
just
it's
the
pretty,
hue.
I mean, it's
the
big.
hue is huge.
It's a huge difference. Like this one is, the one is more like golden, and this one this is amber. So this is like a light pale gold, like a straw, and this one has more of like an amber hue to it.
And this is 3 more years in the cask, but also 3 years in a much
deeper char. Right.
So you're going to pull out very different things. You know, to nose them, I don't know that you could tell they're from the same distillery.
This is definitely more peaty and sea spray-y and iodine.
The 8.
The 8.
The 8.
I don't get that char. I don't get that chocolate. Not saying it's bad. I really like this. This is good. This is going to stand up to like any Caol Ila.
Yeah.
You know, like a bourbon barrel aged Caol Ila or one of those kind of things.
And
it's like that.
To me, you get a little hint of tobacco.
Yeah.
To kind of round out the flavors. And it's a nice kind of gateway Islay. Even though it's 48%, it doesn't seem hot.
That's delicious.
That's just hot.
That's so good.
And then you try the 11.
Yeah, they're just different. I'm not going to really say one's better than the other.
And it's not that they're building or they're growing or they're changing. It's just they're 2 different whiskeys put out by the same distillery. And
this one's like richer.
You just get so much more from the char and the time, but from the char.
Right. But I think this one's maybe more like not feisty, but like brighter, younger, like
younger, brighter. Yeah,
a young sweet.
I'd accept feisty.
Feisty, a little feisty.
And this is a little more reserved, a little more aged.
A little more, yeah. But the thing is, though, what it lacks maybe in the punchy peat, you're getting more of the barrel. So you're getting the char. You're getting a different. You're getting a different level of intensity.
It's a little more refined in terms of flavors.
Not a different level of intensity, just a different intensity.
A different intensity.
Just a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they're both really, really good. I mean, I'd put them. You know, they're on par. It's just a question of mood.
Yeah.
You know, it's a question of moods.
I'd say the 8 is probably for me an A-, and the 11 is probably an A.
Okay.
I would probably go that. I like the Alfred on that one.
I think they're even. I think they're both. I think they're both even. They're just different.
Regular.
They're just very different, which is cool.
To me, this is probably a 90. This is a 92.
I like it, and thank you for sharing.
Sure.
Two class. Cheers.
2 cheers in one.
Ding ding.
You do like a bell choir.
There you go. Let's try it again.
You're just gonna do this till we break something, aren't you?
No, I like my glasses. So, all right, folks. Cheers.
Cheers.